Okay, perfect. I'd like to call this meeting to order. Can we please start with a roll call?
Council President Corman. Councilmember Prince.
Here.
Councilmember McIrvin.
Here.
Councilmember O'Halloran.
Here.
Councilmember Benedetti.
Here.
Councilmember Vaughn.
Here.
Councilmember Perez.
Here.
Roll call, Mr. Mayor, one absent.
Mayor. Yes, Councilmember McIrvin.
I move we excuse Councilmember Corman.
Second. Okay, it's been moved by Councilmember McIrvin, second by Councilmember Perez, that the absent council member be excused. All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, nay. Okay, motion carries. First up tonight, we have administrative report.
All right, good evening, everyone. Update from the Parks and Trails Division. Cedar River Trail will be closed for one day on Tuesday, June 22nd, tomorrow, for geotechnical sampling to take place on the trail. Detour will be out to Maple Valley Highway between Cedar River Park and Riverview Park. For your safety, please follow directions on all posted signage. Boat launch permits are for launching at Jean Coulon Park and can be purchased online at rentonlaw.gov/boat launch or call 425-430-6700 and press 8. Boat launch parking area is open to tow vehicles with trailers only and cart hoppers. All others may be cited. No dogs are allowed at Jean Coulon and Cannondale Beach parks, and no bicycles on the pedestrian trail at Coulon Park. All other parks and trails allow dogs on 6-foot leashes or visit the off-leash Cedar River Dog Park at 1500 Hauser Way South. For updated parks and trails information, see rentonlaw.gov/parks or contact Community Services at 425-430-6600. Information about preventative street maintenance, traffic impact projects, and road closures happening this week can be found at rentonlaw.gov/traffic. All projects are weather permitting, and unless otherwise noted, streets will always remain open.
Okay, next up, we'll open the remote audience comment period. It remains the strong intent of the city to have public comment regularly included on our agendas. Each speaker will be given 5 minutes to speak. You will be called upon by a city staff member. The staff member will call the speaker's name and unmute the appropriate microphone, which will send an automatic prompt to the speaker of, "You've been unmuted." This is the speaker's cue that it's their turn to speak. Please begin your comments by stating your name, city of residence, and the topic you are addressing. Speakers should be able to see a timer on the screen. Please finish up your comments when you see the time is close to expiring. And do we have anybody signed up tonight?
Mr. Mayor, I have no one signed up in advance to speak this evening.
Okay.
Is there anyone in the audience that would like to address council? If so, please use your computer to raise your hand. It looks like we have a raised hand here. Renton Chamber of Commerce. Go ahead.
Wonderful. Thank you very much. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Excellent. This is Diane Dobson, the CEO of the Renton Chamber of Commerce, and I wanted to take the opportunity to thank the City of Renton, your administration, your staff for your participation in what I would say was an incredibly successful community event this last weekend with Juneteenth. It was organized and curated by Francesca Vargas Smith and Dr. Reverend Linda Smith, and it was a day filled with music and food and education and awareness and love and commitment to community and moving forward in progress and racial reconciliation. And it truly was a beautiful event. And I thank you, your staff, for the participation. To those council members that were able to participate in the same, thank you. To the mayor, thank you for coming down and for bringing your children as well. It was appreciated by organizers alike. The Francesca Vargas Smith will be organizing monthly events in collaboration with the chamber, and her next event will be July 31st. So I put that out there for you to put on your calendars and on your radar, and we look forward to future collaborations with the city to that end. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Looks like we have another hand raised.
The next person we have is Dr. Linda Smith. Dr. Smith, go ahead.
Okay, can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Good. So Diane took a little bit of my thunder, but I really wanted to. This was our 4th annual Juneteenth celebration, and the city has worked collaborative with us since the beginning. The city as well as the Renton Police Department. So, I think this year really exemplifies the fact that when community come together, amazing things happen. So, I just want to just say thank you and. Job well done, to have Juneteenth be a national holiday, it's amazing. And finally, the other thing that I listened to the committee of the whole meeting this evening, and really grateful for the Renton Police Department moving forward with body cams. So just really grateful for all of the good work that's going on in our city. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Smith.
I see no other hands raised, Mr. Mayor.
Okay, thank you. Next up, we have a consent agenda, 6 items for council consideration.
Mr. Mayor,
Yes, Councilmember McGurven.
yeah, I'd first like to ask if any council member would like any of these items pulled for further discussion. Seeing none, I would like to move that the consent agenda be approved as published.
Second.
Okay, it's been moved by Councilmember McGurven, seconded by Councilmember Perez, that the council consent agenda be approved as published. All in favor, signify by saying aye.
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 Opposed, nay. Okay, motion carries. Next up is unfinished business. Councilmember Prince,
No unfinished business, Mr. Mayor.
Councilmember McGurven,
Yes, Mr. Mayor, the Transportation Committee has a couple of committee reports presented.
Okay, Transportation and Aviation Committee report, the Renton Airport Advisory Committee bylaws. The Transportation Aviation Committee recommends concurrence in the staff recommendation to approve the Renton Airport Advisory Committee bylaws and adopt the resolution establishing the bylaws as the committee's document for governing of its members.
Mr. Mayor,
yes, Councilmember McGurven.
I move that the council concur with the Transportation Aviation committee report.
Second.
It's been moved by Councilmember McGurven, seconded by Councilmember Van, that the council concur with the Transportation and Aviation committee report. All in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye. Aye.
Opposed, nay. Okay, motion carries.
Okay, the next report is regarding an amendment to a lease with Bozair over at the airport. Transportation Aviation Committee recommends concurrence in the staff recommendation to authorize the mayor and city clerk to execute amendment number 5-21 to lease agreement 12-004 with Bozair LLC.
Mr. Mayor,
Councilmember McGurven.
I move that the council concur with the Transportation Aviation committee report.
Second.
It's been moved by Councilmember McGurven, seconded by Councilmember Van, that the council concur with the Transportation and Aviation committee report. All in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye. Aye.
Opposed, nay. Motion carries.
Okay, the final Transportation Aviation Committee report is regarding proposed speed limit changes. The Transportation Aviation Committee recommends concurrence in the staff recommendation to approve the recommended speed limit changes as listed below, adopt the proposed ordinance, present it for, it says first and second reading. Is that correct for tonight, Mr. McGurven?
I had it for presentation for first reading that showed on the agenda, but I'm not sure if we were going to stand it for second.
Okay, we're prepared either way. So the ordinance will take effect 30 days after adoption. And then the 3 items are reduce the speed limit from 25 miles per hour to 20 miles per hour throughout the La Crosse neighborhood streets. Update Renton Municipal Code Section 1011-1D1 to reflect a speed limit change from 40 miles per hour to 35 miles per hour along Puget Drive Southeast between Edmonds Avenue Southeast and Benson Road South. And third, increase the speed limit from 25 miles per hour to 30 miles per hour along South 132nd Street between 80th Avenue South and Renton Avenue South.
Mayor.
Yes, Councilmember McGurven.
Yes, as some of you may recall, we previously passed an ordinance that allows neighborhoods to request a petition to reduce the speeds in their neighborhoods. The La Crosse neighborhood was the first one to successfully do this, and so that reflects that change. Obviously, other neighborhoods, we may get some of these more in the future, but this is the first one we're doing this. And the other two were just results of traffic analysis studies that showed, in one case where the Puget Road is, maybe Councilmember Prince might also notice that it's been posted as 35, but we need to actually change that to reflect that. So these are all good changes, so I would recommend them for approval. And so move.
I second that, yeah.
Okay, it's been moved by Councilmember McGurven, seconded by Councilmember Van, that the council concur with the Transportation and Aviation Committee report. All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, nay. Okay, motion carried. Thank you. Councilmember O'Halloran,
No unfinished business, Mr. Mayor.
Councilmember Benedetti,
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. The Utilities Committee has 4 committee reports.
Okay, Utilities Committee report. The first is regarding the Forest Terrace Olympic Pipeline Company agreement. The Utilities Committee recommends concurrence in the staff recommendation to approve and authorize the mayor and city clerk to sign the agreement and acknowledgement and permitted facilities agreement with Pulte Homes of Washington Incorporated and Olympic Pipeline Company LLC.
Thank you. I move that the council concur with the Utilities Committee report.
Second.
okay, it's been moved by Councilmember Benedetti, seconded by Councilmember O'Halloran, that the council concur with the Utility Committee report. All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, nay. Okay, motion carries.
Okay, the next report is regarding some property acquisitions from King County. The Utilities Committee recommends concurrence in the staff recommendation to authorize the mayor and city clerk to sign the King County tax title terms of sale agreements with King County for the purchase of 3 parcels, which are parcel identification numbers 0723059098, 1023059427, and 0320599427. This is a total cost of $7,100.
Yes, Mr. Mayor, I move that the council concur with the Utilities Committee report.
Second.
Okay, it's been moved by Councilmember Benedetti, seconded by Councilmember O'Halloran, that the council concur with the Utility Committee report. All in favor signify by saying aye.
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 Opposed, nay. Okay, motion carries.
Right, the next agreement is for a sole source agreement with Peter Getzinger LLC for a Kennydale Reservoir mural project. The Utilities Committee recommends concurrence in the staff recommendation to adopt a resolution and authorize the mayor and city clerk to execute the sole source agreement with Peter Getzinger LLC in the amount of $71,318 to paint an artistic mural on the new Kennydale Reservoir.
Yes, I move that we concur with the Utilities Committee report.
Second.
Okay, it's been moved by Councilmember Benedetti, seconded by Councilmember O'Halloran, that the council concur with the Utility Committee report. All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, nay. Okay, motion carries.
Okay, and the final Utilities Committee report is regarding the approval of the 2019 Water System Plan update. The Utilities Committee recommends concurrence in the staff recommendation to approve the 2019 Water System Plan update and adopt a resolution so the plan may be forwarded to the Washington State Department of Health for approval. The committee further recommends that the resolution regarding this matter be presented for reading and adoption.
Yes, I would just like to take a minute before we move this on to thank the staff who put together the water plan. They did an absolutely fantastic job. And I also want to thank the consultant, Katie Nolan, for giving us a very thorough presentation this afternoon. So thanks all around. And with that, I would like to move that we concur with the Utilities Committee report.
Second.
Okay, it's been moved by Councilmember Benedetti, seconded by Councilmember O'Halloran, that the council concur with the Utility Committee report. All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, nay. Okay, motion carries. Next up, Councilmember Van.
No unfinished business, Mr. Mayor.
Councilmember Perez.
No unfinished business, Mr. Mayor.
Okay, we are on to legislations. We have 3 resolutions and 1 ordinance for first reading.
Okay, the first resolution is regarding the sole source agreement for the water reservoir painting. A resolution of the City of Renton, Washington, finding that the sole source exemption under RCW 3904282A applies to a painting a mural on the Kennydale Reservoir located at 1406 North 30th Street, therefore waiving the state competitive bidding requirement and authorizing the mayor and city clerk to enter into an agreement with Peter Gutzinger LLC for the Kennydale Reservoir mural project.
Mr. Mayor, I move that we adopt the resolution as presented.
Second.
Okay, it's been moved by Councilmember Benedetti, seconded by Councilmember O'Halloran, that the council adopt the resolution as read. All in favor signify by saying aye.
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 Opposed, nay. Okay, motion carries.
Okay, the second resolution is regarding the 2019 water system update. Resolution of the City of Renton, Washington, adopting the 2019 water system plan update.
Mr. Mayor, I move that we adopt the resolution as read.
Second.
Okay, it's been moved by Councilmember Benedetti, seconded by Councilmember O'Halloran, that the council adopt the resolution as read. All in favor signify by saying aye.
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 Opposed, nay. Okay, motion carries.
Okay, the final resolution is regarding the Airport Advisory Committee bylaws. A resolution of the City of Renton, Washington, adopting the Renton Airport Advisory Committee bylaws.
Mr. Mayor,
Yes, Councilmember McGurven.
I move the resolution be adopted as read.
Second.
Okay, it's been moved by Councilmember McGurven, seconded by Councilmember Van, that the council adopt the resolution as read. All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, nay. Okay, motion carries.
Okay, the ordinance for first reading is regarding the speed limit reductions. Well, I suppose one of them is an increase, but it's for the speed limit changes. An ordinance of the City of Renton, Washington, amending Section 1011-1 of the Renton Municipal Code, reducing the speed limit in certain locations in the La Crosse neighborhood located in the vicinity of Lincoln Avenue Northeast, Monterey Court Northeast, and Northeast 35th Street from 25 miles per hour to 20 miles per hour, reducing the speed limit of Puget Drive Southeast from Edmonds Avenue Southeast to Benson Road South from 40 miles per hour to 35 miles per hour, and increasing the speed limit of South 132nd Street from West City limits to Renton Avenue South from 25 miles per hour to 30 miles per hour, providing for severability and establishing an effective date.
Mr. Mayor,
Councilmember McGurven.
I move that the ordinance be placed on second and final reading at the next council meeting.
Second.
Okay, it's been moved by Councilmember McGurven, seconded by Councilmember Van, that the ordinance be placed on second and final reading at the next council meeting. All in favor signify by saying aye.
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 Opposed, nay. Okay, motion carries. We are on to new business. Councilmember Prince.
Yes, Mr. Mayor, on Monday, June 20, the date's wrong on here.
Oh, it is.
The date,
Apologies, that is for June 28th, Mr.
On Monday, June 28th, at 5 p.m. via video conference, the Plan Development Committee will meet. We have 3 items on the agenda: docket 16 update, countywide planning policies update, and emerging issues in CED. That's all, Mr. Mayor.
okay, thank you. Councilmember McGurven.
Yes, Mr. Mayor, I'd just like to announce on behalf of Council President Corman that the Committee of the Whole will be meeting at 6 p.m. on Monday, June 28th via video conference with just 1 item on the agenda, department reorganizations, and then the full council our regular council meeting will be at 7 p.m. right thereafter. That's all.
Okay, thank you. Councilmember O'Halloran.
Yes, Mr. Mayor, on Monday, June the 28th at 4:15 p.m., the Finance Committee will be meeting via video conference. We have 7 items on the agenda. Bonus pay for lateral officer and entry-level officer applicants, police records specialist position conversion, property pollution and cyber insurance renewal, prosecuting attorney hire at Step E, Puget Sound Emergency Radio Network lease with King County, amendment to the ILA with the Department of Commerce for the Housing Action Plan, and finally, vouchers. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Councilmember Benedetti.
Oh, Councilmember O'Halloran. I have no new business.
Okay, thank you. Councilmember Van.
No new business, Mr. Mayor.
Okay, thank you. Councilmember Perez.
No new business.
Okay, what is the wish of the council?
Move we adjourn.
Second.
It's been moved by Councilmember Prince, seconded by Councilmember McGurven. With the council adjourned. All in favor signify by saying aye.
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 Opposed, nay. Okay, everybody, well, happy Solstice Day, and we are adjourned. Thank you.